everybody, this is Aaron Ransdell, and I'm back to talk about The Walking Dead video game by Tall Tale Games, the first episode. After Lee gets in the wreck and finds out about the zombies, he meets a little girl named Clementine. This is the part that I thought was interesting because prior to playing this game, I played a game titled The Last of Us, which kind of followed a similar storyline that had a main character, kind of a middle-aged man who was in charge of taking care of a young girl, and in that game you could see a relationship building, and the older gentleman turned into a father figure for the young girl. The style of gameplay for me was actually kind of fun because I enjoy games like Fallout or Skyrim, which require you to talk to other characters and you have an option of responses. This to me was kind of similar to those games, although it wasn't as free roaming as those. This game was fun to play because you could go through the game and be a completely horrible person and lie to everybody and kill people, or you could be the nice guy and make sure the group is doing the right thing and creating harmony throughout the whole game. I'd like to take a look now at my statistics from episode 1 to see how I compared to other players as far as making choices. This is actually a really cool feature that I thought was included in the game because you could see how many other players in the world or that have played the game made the same decisions or different decisions than you did. So as you can see from some of my stats, I didn't really play the game much different than other people in the world. One of the interesting things that I found was that last stat there between would you save Doug or Carly. It says 76% of the people chose Carly. I think that makes sense because most players are trying to survive, and we know that although Doug may be smart, Carly knows how to use a gun, and she's much more survivalist. At first I didn't really like the graphics of the game until I kind of came around and saw it as a comic book style of the game, and then I kind of understood and appreciated how it was artistically done. The graphics at first to me seemed kind of rigid and not as clean, but like I said, it's kind of supposed to be a comic book. So I've only played one episode, so it was really hard for me to dive in deep between character depth at this point, but I am excited to come back and play episode 2 through 5 and learn more about the players and see what my decisions eventually made. I'm gonna find them off, a 7 nation